Librarian the Gamer is now live, streaming The Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion Remastered, Road to Oblivion.
Oh, it's working. Okay. I think everything looks fine. Please work, please work. The stream is working. That's good. I'm cold. I think I need another blanket. No! Please work. Not again. Not again! Why are you doing this to me? Oblivion. Again. This is like every second time. Why is it doing this? Last time I did this, I got some update. This is like making me crazy. Like, do I have to restart the computer again? It's only Oblivion that does this. I have a new plan for Oblivion. I did some research, and actually you can get an unbreakable lockpick from one quest. And I also checked how to lockpick the best way. Why does Oblivion keep crashing? Okay, due to a mix of underlying engine issues from the original game, poor optimization in the remaster, conflicting NVIDIA AMD drivers, corrupt files, too many saves, or background apps hogging resources. Common fixes involved updating drivers, deleting problematic DLLs like CLPCLDL11 from NVIDIA, verifying game files, managing saves, disable overlays, and clearing the DirectX sharded cache. Ah, okay. This is a common problem. Okay, specific fixes. Can I do this first? Everything has been validated. Good. Then I go to, oh my god, I'm scared to do this. Navigate to Oblivion. Okay. Where do I have? Where is Oblivion? Driver updates. Current. Okay. Clear cache. Run disk cleanup and clear DirectX sharded cache. Damn it! Oh, close background apps. I don't think that's the problem. I'm gonna call my son, see if he can help me, because this is a fucking stupid problem.
Välkommen till Telenor röstbrevlåda som tillhör 072888.
Okay, here we found something. So, okay. Okay, deleting problematic. Well, how do I know what's problematic?
En smartare charter med Sunweb. So if you're basically trying to play Oblivion and every time you turn it on, it just crashes, it glitches, it freezes, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do to make sure this game works. The first thing you want to do is go to press the options button on the game and make sure you have the latest version installed for it. Even though it's a new game, it's...
Okay. Check for updates. Uppdaterad. How do I see if it's updated? Uppdateringar. Okay. 7 December. Well, that's a while ago. Done that. Dot. Oops. But how do I know what files are?
It's entirely possible that it's not fully installed or it's still installing, hence why it's crashing, right? So that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing you want to do is press the options button again on the game and do restore licenses just to basically make sure the
Shit, okay. Använd standard. Aktivera Steam input. What's that? I've done that. Oh, nah. Nej. Shh. Shh. What's DLC? $19.72. Deluxe upgrade. I don't know if that helps. Okej. Kommer inte säga tillsammans med spelet. How? How will it...
Licenses for the game itself are properly installed. A lot of times it can crash because of this, so you want to just make sure. So if you're basically trying to play Oblivion, and every time you turn it on, it just crashes, it glitches, it freezes. I'm going to show you a few things that you can do to make sure this game works. The first thing you want to do is press the options button on the game and make sure you are the latest version installed for it, even though it's a new game. It's entirely possible.
How did he do that? How do I check updates? Oh, it only says when it was updated. I don't know if that's the latest. Fuck.
It's not fully installed, or it's still installing, hence why it's crashing, right? So that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing you want to do is press the options button again on the game and do restore licenses, just to basically make sure that...
Licenses? Oh, damn it! What do I do? Can someone help me, please? Please work. Like... No, it's not working. I don't know how to fix this.
Just to basically make sure the licenses for the game itself are properly installed. A lot of times it can crash because of this, so you want to just make sure, do this, make sure the licenses are perfectly installed, and go from there. The last thing you can do is go to settings, go to users and accounts, go over into other, and do sign out, and then sign back into your PSN account. Oddly,
Sign out PS account. Steam Guard information. I don't know if I have that information. Maybe I can't come in again. For fuck's sake. I don't know how to check this.
enough, your PSN account could be the reason why it's crashing. So you want to make sure basically that once you sign out and sign back in, you can easily go into the game and then not let it get that crashing error persist any longer. So yeah, that's basically it. Just doing those few steps should help fix this issue for you, and you guys should be good to go. So yeah, that's basically it. If you guys are a video, please thumbs up, guys, make sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'm moving out. Peace.
Okay, so I figured out the solution for the constant crashing of Oblivion when it starts up that me and a lot of other people are having. And by I figured out the solution, I mean I looked at a Reddit post. But here we are. So essentially, it's the Reddit post I looked at. The first solution that people were saying was working did not work for me, and what I ended up seeing was it was because of another issue that I actually ended up posting a video about early last year and didn't think to check because my mind didn't even conflate the two. But the initial issue, and I'll post a link in the comments and in the description to the Reddit post that that I used to solve all this. But essentially, the first solution that the guy offered was go into the exe file that can be used to open the game and run it in compatibility mode for Windows 8. I tried that, didn't work. The other solution was to delete a very specific file, and apparently that could help. Did that, didn't work. It let me start it once, but then once I actually got into the game, it crashed again immediately. One of the other solutions that someone else mentioned, after those two didn't work for me, I kept reading the Reddit thread to see if anyone else solved it. And one of the solutions someone offered was, well, apparently, and I didn't know this, Unreal Engine has a problem with 13th, 14th gen Intel CPUs and just some CPUs in general. So you just need to go into your BIOS and set the settings to run with the Intel default, the Intel recommended settings. And that is very simple. I can link another video I posted last year to explain how to go into that. Essentially what you do is you go into your BIOS, you go into the overclock settings, you find the advanced CPU configuration.
Oh my god, do you need to be a computer hacker for this? I don't want to. CPU shit. CPU what? How do I know if my things are updated? I have this processor. It says it's updated. What if I can't play? What do I do? Nej. To summon. What does this mean? No, it's not working. It worked yesterday. Why isn't it working today? See, I'm gonna call my son again.
You find CPU light load control and you change it to Intel default, and that'll make sure that your CPU is running in the way that Intel wants it to be running, so that it can be compatible with stuff. And I did that. It allowed me to load it up immediately.
Look at
I closed
CPU
it,
is
reloaded it
fine.
several times, and have not had a crash since. So there you go.
My CPU
Solution.
is fine.
I hope this helps. Okay, so I figured out the solution for the constant crashing of Oblivion when it starts up. That
I used XESS for upscaling and turned ESS mode to the XESSAA option. What does that mean? I use AMD cleanup utility, then reinstalled all drivers without AMD Adrenaline and it fixed my crashes. I don't know what this means. I didn't have this problem when I played Unreal when it came out. I'm that old. I played Unreal when it came out.
Alright, well, you know what time it is. It's crash time. Time for the game to crash.
Good day, YouTube. I just came off a torrid 2 to 3 days where I couldn't really play Oblivion Remastered due to some game-breaking crashes that happen every single time I do a fast travel. Every single time where there's a load screen, the game would just crash out. And this essentially just makes this game totally unplayable. So as any normal gamer would have done, I went to Reddit and the forums to try to look for some solution and to some possible reasons why these things is happening. And I managed to narrow down the cause to one particular source. I also found a solution for it. So this video is to help you save some time because I spent quite a number of hours trying to solve this and I hope you do not have to go through the same. So, okay, so without further ado, let's dive in. The TLDR is that the NVIDIA game drivers are the ones causing the issue. The latest driver which I've installed, the version 576.52, which was released middle of May, is the one that's actually giving me the problem. Alright, now essentially this new driver did not give me a problem for my other games. Marvel Rivals ran totally fine, so it wasn't my initial suspect. But having gone through a series of troubleshooting and realizing that I have not played Oblivion since I updated the driver, at the moment I started playing Oblivion, it crashed. It narrowed down the source to just this particular guy. And the solution, I've also tried a
I mean, they say a lot of stuff like deleting save settings files. AMD driver just rolled back to previous version, but that is like Latin to me. Oh my god.
Nej.
Hej du!
Ja.
Nu kraschar Oblivion igen när jag försöker logga in. Eller ja. Och jag har försökt hitta hur man ska fixa det. Jag har verifierat filerna igen. Jag har kollat att den är uppdaterad och allting.
Ja.
Men jag får ingenting att funka.
Ja, inte Stockholm-datorn heller?
Nej, det har jag inte försökt. Men jag får
nu det är samma grej som du var innan, eller?
Ja.
Eller är det bara det här att det fryser helt och hållet?
Nej, det är samma problem.
Som sist vi pratade?
Ja.
Ja. För
det står en massa på Reddit och sådär om CPU. Men CPUn är fine, den är liksom 15%.
Ja.
Och sen är det typ vad heter det, såna här de här AMD-processor, grejer, uppdateringar, shit, fan, jag fattar ju ingenting. Och det finns en massa tips vad man kan göra, man ska fixa någon fil och hit och dit, men jag fattar ju inte.
Nej.